Hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon. I think good morning to wherever you're watching it from. My name is Ejiro Matilda Coco. One of your part-time hosts. Our regular host Buchi will be here tomorrow. So if you miss him, then what you see him tomorrow. I'm normally in the background. Okay. So to our audience on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Facebook, I want to say welcome to you and thank you for joining us here. Okay, so before I quickly talk about the scholarship for today, let me just quickly allow our guest today, Jackie and Ginika, to introduce himself. So I'll start with Jackie.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jacqueline Owili. I'm a PhD candidate at Wageningen University and Research, the Netherlands, and I'm in my third year of my PhD studies. Happy to meet you all live.
Thank you, Jackie and Ginika.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ginika Okorafor. I am a Commonwealth alumni
Oh,
for
wow.
my master's, yes, and I'm also a PhD student at Monash University, Malaysia, under the Graduate Research Scholarship, Monash Scholarship.
Thank you so much. I think Jackie also met Commonwealth, but you turned it down, right? So we're all like
Yeah, that's
Commonwealth.
true.
Commonwealth as is it ancestors or what? What are we? Commonwealth people.
But we are British colonists, so that's part of it also.
Okay. All right. Okay. Like we mentioned, there are a lot of scholarships that happen, but some people don't know about it. And so the more chances, the more opportunities you know about, the higher your chances of securing scholarship. And we're here to talk about the Monash University Scholarship, the African Talent Fellowship, and the African Scholarship Program. So these scholarships, yeah, we're talking about the benefits, how to apply for it, the eligibility criteria, and etc. So if you have questions, please feel free to drop your question on the chat. I'll say to our audience on YouTube, on LinkedIn, and on Facebook. If you want the chat to pop up on the YouTube channel, please type your comment in the live video, not on the normal LinkedIn comment section, but in the video. When you go to the video, then drop in your comment. It's going to pop up on the general chat so we can all see it. So I want to say to you again that also tomorrow we're having another webinar, which is why you get a no and a no response. Because apart from knowing what to do, it's also good to know what not to do, so that it can also help you increase your chances. So that's just for tomorrow. I think the time is 5 p.m. GMT. So just convert that to your time zone. So coming back to the main topic of today, which is the African talent and African scholarship and Monash University. So let me first start with like a simple question. So anybody can start. So how did you happen to know about the scholarship? Did you just knock on your door? Did you just sit by chance? Just how? How did you know? And anyone can start. Okay, Jackie, you're smiling. You can start first.
Thank you. So, what I would say is that when I was doing my bachelor's studies in Kenya, I decided that my bachelor's would be the last point of me doing like a local university grants, having grants from Kenya. So I wanted to have like a global networking opportunities. So one day I just did like a blanket search online, and that's how I came to see like the Scholars for Development link, and that's where I came through, and I saw the African Scholarship Program, and there was also the Orange Knowledge Program sponsored by the Dutch government scholarship, and that is what sponsored my master's, the one called OKP. Yeah.
Okay. I love that. First of all, you made a decision that this is what you want to do next. Then you went to the internet to what search and it just came to you. Jackie, here I am. Okay. So the thing is that I tell people is this you see, this is part of the whole essence of this webinar. So it's not just telling you about the how to do it or doing it. So also the process, the before, the after, and during the whole entire process. So let me also hear from Ginika. I'm sure you have an interesting story. So how did yours happen? Ginika, can you
Yes,
hear us? Oh, cool.
I can hear you clearly.
Yeah.
So I actually dedicated to making use of LinkedIn. So
Oh, lovely.
yes, yes, I try to find out why people use hashtag. I didn't know that before. It was now
Oh,
I mean I just had, yes. If you type hashtag masters or hashtag PhD or hashtag scholarship, it will actually take you to a page where people post every resources around that hashtag. So
Are you
I did
kidding
that,
me?
and yes, so I did that and got to actually sign up to over 50 platforms. That every day, once I open my LinkedIn, I will see someone post one PhD, one master's, one opportunity like that. So I decided to just dedicate my time to LinkedIn every day. Every single day I'm on LinkedIn. I wake up at night, I'm on LinkedIn.
You LinkedIn.
And I started every day I was making one application or the other, because someone would just post something. I'll just go to the site and look it up. Does it fit into my area
Oh,
of specialization? So that was where I saw someone post about Monash scholarship, and
oh,
I
lovely.
quickly went and searched. And I
It's,
was really wowed that the university has so many different scholarships for different levels of graduates. If you're
oh,
first class graduate, you have both tuition fee and monthly stipend and
wow.
other benefits. Yeah, if you're second class graduate, you have just the tuition fee, and depending on other um, maybe awards or maybe distinctions and all of that. So that was how I got to know. It was LinkedIn.
Ah, oh my goodness. No, you're just telling us, showing us that you've really invested your time because you're just going deep. I'm really happy because I do this unconsciously, but I didn't know actually that you can, it's, so, no. So I will say this, Ginika, thank you for that because you just gave me something to tell my mentees. You can just go to LinkedIn and just use hashtag. I'm sure that should also apply in Twitter, if I'm not, if I'm, am I mistaken? Maybe Twitter or something. Or know the key
Yeah.
functions to use with certain social media and search. Yeah, that's another way because people keep asking, how can I get access to what's it called scholarship opportunities? And I say, okay, join groups, but also you can also go to social media like LinkedIn, like you said, and type hashtag, and you get some other information. So thank you for that, Ginika. Thank you for that, Jackie. But I think the first thing is that you made the decision that you want to do this, and that's why it took you to the next step. So now speaking about next steps, so I know Ginika, you quickly mentioned some things about scholarship, second class, first class. So I just want to maybe let me start with Jackie. If you can just give us like a quick rundown. I know you let's talk about the masters. Let's focus on the masters first. So I think that's the African program scholarship. Is that the masters?
No, for the masters, there are like a couple of scholarships that I can be able to just highlight, maybe even share the links, then people can go and look for them
Okay,
online.
okay, you can do that. Just highlight, and also when you share the link, you can display it. Okay, let's start.
Uh,
Just talk about briefly who is for not the application process here, just who is for the benefit and possibly the package. Let's kind of make it attractive to them. So
yeah, so basically, the African Scholarship Program is for master students who are from developing countries and who are motivated and talented. They look at talent first. What do you bring to the university? How will the department benefit? So it's a win-win situation. Then also it's about a full tuition fee waiver and other support services, such as maybe you can go for a conference, they pay for you, and also networking opportunities, maybe with global industry leaders within the Netherlands or even Europe. Yeah, so another thing also is that you have to be a citizen of an African country,
okay,
and you have to gain admission as a prerequisite. Then also you need to have fulfilled your, how do you call it? You have fulfilled your English language requirement. Because right now I've seen like the Dutch government decided to change that, so you have to have an English language requirement. So the process is very smooth when you go to the website. It's very easy. It
this
can
one,
get
right?
you yeah, African Scholarship Program. Yeah, that is
Okay,
for any master's program at Wageningen University and
okay.
Research. Then another scholarship we have is the Anne van der Baan Fund. That is normally funded by the Wageningen University and research alumni who come together and decide to like honor the person who started the scholarship. So it provides some financial support. Sometimes it can be partial or full. So if it gives you partial, sometimes the university can decide to also support you on the maybe tuition fee, something like that, or even living stipend. So basically, it's upon someone to just go online. All those details are just well explicated there, so it's not hard to apply. So the third one, you also have the Orange Knowledge Program Scholarship. This is mainly funded by the Dutch government, but at the moment, I think the scholarship is on hold. So I think for the coming academic year, it's not there, but the requirement is still the same. Now, this one is for mid career professionals. I remember when I was applying it, I was working in Kenya as a development practitioner in one of the NGOs. So they want someone who's already working. So we have to ensure that we have at least 2 years working experience. You've also done things on community impact issues that you can be able to like substantiate when you apply for the scholarship. Another thing, you have to have a second class upper and above. It doesn't take a second lower. So we have to be 80%. That is what they call the second upper at the Netherlands. Yeah, so another issue also is that the English language requirement is key. Motivation letters you need to have, and also you need to also have reference letter from your referees. You look for someone who can vouch for you and write something that connects to what you want to do. And also, while applying for all these scholarships that I've mentioned, the key theme you look at also, what does the Dutch government or the local embassy in your country do? For example, in Kenya, by the time I was applying, it was mainly focused on food and nutrition security. There was something on sexual and reproductive health care and issues of water and security, climates. Those were some of the major things that the Dutch government was focusing in Kenya. I'm not sure about Nigeria or any other country right now, but if you go online, all those details are there. But for this current academic year, people should just know that it's not going to be functional until they communicate again. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was a quick one. Before we go into like details, because I know people want to know about how to apply and maybe how to, if there's an essay involved and etc. But before we do that, I want to hear from Ginika. If you are here with us, can you just quickly tell us about maybe the PhD scholarship, who is for the criteria, just quickly let people have a brief summary of what to expect. Did you hear me, Ginika? You're muted. You're muted, Ginika. You're muted. Ginika, you're muted. Can you unmute yourself?
Okay, so I struggle to hear you a bit.
Oh,
That's why I turned off my camera to save some bandwidth. So
yeah,
what was the
sorry.
question again?
Yeah, so
I
my question is just quickly tell us about the Monash scholarship. Who is it for? Just briefly, the criterias, the benefits, what do they sponsor, and what are the like I said, eligibility criterias. Yeah, just a quick one.
Okay, number one is English language. The language of instruction in Malaysia is English. So if you graduated in an English speaking country, it's an added advantage, or you should have your test scores. It's number one. Number two, it's also for 2-1 and first class. They don't accept 2-2 graduates.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's number two. And another one is, yes, for PhD, it's not a must that you must have your master's. So you can
Oh,
even, if you have a good, yeah, if you have a very good undergraduate degree, it's also accepted. So when I reached out to my supervisor, I saw him on their website. I saw the project that he advertised, and I reached out to him. So he sent me a topic to write a proposal on. I was like, wow, this is quite simple. He gave me 2 weeks to submit the proposal, but I submitted it in 2 days because that topic was exactly the topic I worked on during my master's dissertation, and he was quite impressed. So he now sent me a link to apply to the university. And after the application, they requested further documents for proof of publication or attendance of conferences or any research publication, anything at all that shows that I have some experience. So I supplied it to them, and that was it. They replied me with a positive response.
oh.
The application process was quite easy.
Yeah, just a quick one. Thank you. What was the turnaround time? Was it like a month? I didn't know. I also asked that to Jackie, but what was the turnaround time between application and the result?
For the masters, I would say that it depends. For the Dutch government, you go into like 3 phases: the Dutch government scholarship, the OKP, Orange Knowledge Program. That one they start like now in September to December. You do the application for the course that you want to do, master's program. Then afterwards, it takes you like at least six weeks to get a response from from the specific graduate school that you want to go to. Then after that, they send you like now a pre-selection. So once they select you, then they send you a link somewhere in January, around mid-January. That's when now they send you like a link where now you can apply for the Dutch government scholarship. From there, once you apply that, it takes another 2 months. After 2 months, now if you are selected for the third stage, they will get an email again that you've been selected, will be nominated for a possible scholarship opportunity. So it's somewhere towards the end of June, they will also send like now the finalists, those who have been awarded. So it takes like 2, 3, 6 months for you to get like the final award.
Oh, thank you. And Ginika, what about the Monash?
Mine was quite fast.
Really?
Immediately I submitted, yeah, it was quite fast because they were about to close the application window for November intake. So I submitted my application in August, and by September I got my reply. Yeah, like
No.
3 weeks. In 3 weeks, yes, I got my reply.
I can imagine.
Yes, if
That
not
was,
for visa delays, I should have actually started by now.
oh my God. Because one of the challenge of people applying for scholarship, I know you guys know, is the waiting period. Oh, what am I supposed to do? So they took away that pain from Ginika. That's amazing. 3 weeks is okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. So let me go to Jackie now. So does any of this application have like essays? If any of them have, can you just pick one and just walk us through, just like the common words, like what to expect and like the guidance, the tips? Yeah.
Yeah, all these scholarships have got the element of applying for essays. You cannot
Okay.
escape that element. It's a
Okay.
must for you because
Okay.
it's like you're selling yourself. Like maybe
Okay.
for example, it's like I give you money or somebody gives you money, wants to invest on you, and they tell you to market yourself. How would you market yourself? It's through the motivation letter. So
Mm.
basically, what you do in the motivation letter is that you can write maybe the basic degree that you have, how that is linked to the current course that you want to do, and also if you've done issues on leadership and community service issues, and also what you intend to bring to the specific graduate school that you want to go to. Yeah. And you don't have to write about being coming from a poor background or nothing. That is not accepted nowadays because most people focus on that. They want to see, they know everybody comes from a challenge area, but they want to see how valuable are we going to benefit from you if we invest in you. Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. I just want to say to our audience on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, if you have questions, please drop them in the chat. Or if you're not clear about any point or you need more clarity or more elaboration, just drop it on the comment section and we'll get to it towards the end of the section. So I still back to you, Jackie. Just I know you said so they want you to sell yourself. Then just mention about your challenging background because everybody somehow have that. So how should one structure? Because I believe each scholarship is different. How should one structure? Maybe you can just pick any of the essays, or possibly if you can quickly run through all the essays and just tell us what to do and what not to do. That would really help applicant because that is where I think the competition is. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I can say is that for the motivation, for example, I remember I said I was also a Commonwealth scholar at some point. They look
Okay.
at how the development activities that you've done, how impactful is that? Yes, you might have maybe, let's say, lost, like you don't have the funds, but they want to know, aside from us funding you, are you good in networking? Are you
Mm.
good in community service things? And also, how are you going to like develop yourself in personal development? For example, leadership or going for conferences. They look at all those elements. For example, if you want to write about maybe you did something on community service, you can say maybe you even supported a charity organization to maybe distribute even sanitary towels somewhere, and you give statistic, even if it was 10 girls or even 50 women, it's a point. So they need to see those specific statistics. Yeah, you don't just say I supported maybe women. What do you have any specific statistics to show that? Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you for that. So just out of curiosity, like let me pick one scholarship because that will help people understand better. So the African Scholarship Program, it involves a motivational statement essay, right? What else? What kind of essay does it also involve?
So for the African scholarship program happens like this. When
Okay.
you're applying it, first the specific requirement, you have to have been given an unconditional admission from the university. So
Okay.
once you're given unconditional admission, they pre-select you as the university based on the rankings of with all other applicants, and also if you're coming from African country. Then the another aspect is about they'll send you like a platform with a link where they have like already like predefined questions that you'll have to answer within that. It's a max of like one page is like almost 500 words. They've been distributed like 150 words. They have even 130 words like that. So each section has something that you need to like explicate yourself how you qualify for it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. So I don't know if you can you guys hear me? Ginika, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ginika, so yeah, would you just walk up? Yeah. Are there any essays in your application, and what are they, and what does it involve?
Okay, so it's quite different from the development kind of a scholarship like the Commonwealth or the
Yeah,
OTP.
that's fine.
So yeah, this one is a research scholarship. All their interest is about your research background. Yes, so um, even if you have a working experience, is that working experience tied to research? For example, when I came back to Nigeria, I worked in development, after which I now worked in research as well. I joined Clean Technology Hub, which is also a research hub. So I think that actually made my application to have some research flavor to it. So they look out for that. So even in my essay, they ask about that. They ask what aspect of your experience have to do with research, what kind of publications, even if it is not in an academic journal. While working with Clean Technology Hub, I coordinated um, policy papers, I coordinated case studies, I coordinated reports. So these things are very important. They want to see how much contribution you have made in that area of knowledge. So I think those are the things that made my application to stand out. So if you're looking to apply for a university research scholarship, you should already start working around this, start putting up some form of publications or case studies or reports that has links to a website where someone can just click and see, and then see that your name is actually there. So I was able to
Hmm.
supply this. Yes, and also during my master's, I attended as another um, strong point. So we should also um, look around, maybe presenting in a workshop, presenting conferences, and all of that. So I think these are some of the things that made my application stand out.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nika. Before I go over to Jackie and Nika, I just want to say this. First of all, Nika, you made a good point, which Jackie also mentioned that they want statistics, right? They want evidence, and at times some of us we don't know how to make this evidence. So maybe, like I know you mentioned, you shared some link to what you have done, to jobs that you've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think possibly, if possible, because nowadays everybody is now using social media, you're making blogs. So if you do certain contributions, so you did you made certain impact, and maybe they don't give certificate or something, when you share these activities on social media, you can get that link and put that in your application. That's a sort of evidence. So I think all those little things that we don't know are actually very important when we are making applications, because anybody can say anything, but people want facts, people want statistics, people want data. So thank you so much. Before I go on to the next section, please let us know where you're joining from. Let me just quickly say hello to John from Nigeria, hello to Victor from Nigeria, hello to Safwa from Ghana. So I can see many people on the call, but no one is saying where they're coming, where they're joining from. Please don't be shy. Just say your name or just let us know where you're joining from. It's good to know where our audience are. Also quickly before we move further into the discussion, please, we would like you to quickly, I think, okay, Jackie, is it possible to help me explain the what's it called, the post So 'cause I want to share it. Yeah, I won't do justice to it. So I'd rather you explain it yourself. Yeah.
Sorry, which post again?
Yeah. So the post I want to the tweet.
Oh yeah, okay. So what
Yeah.
is happening right now is that on 3rd of November we have like Global One Health Day. So we are trying to spread awareness on Global One Health awareness on issues of preventing zoonotic diseases. So what I'm doing that I'm participating in the challenge, and I'm currently doing a challenge on Twitter. It's only specifically for Twitter. So if you have my link, I'm going to post on the chat. Kindly retweet my post and also like it for the, because I'm also in position 2 and I want to take this thing home because my challenge is quite close to me. So I want to like ensure that I win it, and so also you people will be able to understand how this thing works at some point, because also it has benefits to you. Because if I say that, I mean that it's also part of the World Food Forum Transformative Research Challenge that I won sometimes back in 2023. Also, that also can also help you to understand what is happening in the space of global One Health. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. So we'll make the link available on the chat. You can just click on it and just quickly retweet. It takes less than a minute. Before we proceed, thank you, Sherry from Tanzania. Thank you, Arinze from Nigeria. I think Jackie also shared a link to Master Scholarship Program in the school. So yeah, so this link's on the chat. You can actually click on it to explore the scholarship opportunities. So also get a better understanding. Okay, anyone can pick this question. So my next question is I want to let's focus on the PhD proposal for now before we move into other things. Are there any key things that you did specifically that you think made you stand out in your scholarship application? Because everybody's applying, everybody's competitive, but at times we as people well, I say we don't sell ourselves well enough. We think some things are not good enough to present, or we don't even know that this should be presented. So can you just give us an example of what you think that you did that made you stand out, or what you think that people don't do that they should do? So you can pick it from a personal perspective or just in general as your choice.
Well, I'd say that whenever I do any applications, I consider myself a competition. So what I do is that I just put the
Okay.
best out there. Yeah, I put the best out there and let fate have it. Because there's so many people who want the scholarship. If I'm also among the top people, then I feel like I can get it. So I do it the best way and let it roll out. Yeah. But I also cast my nets wider. I don't just focus on one opportunity. Because if you speak, even that time in 2019 when I was applying for the scholarships, I'd received like 5 scholarships.
Oh, great.
One was from the Commonwealth, the Orange Knowledge one. I got graduate assistantship at University of Arizona in the States, and also University of Sheffield of of Sub-Saharan African Scholarship. They only needed one person, and that person was me, but I also declined that, and I came to the Netherlands for the Orange Knowledge Program Scholarship. Then lastly, also, I got 2 Erasmus Scholarship awards, but I also declined those ones, and I came to the Netherlands. Yeah.
Okay, Jackie, wait, something's happening here. I don't understand. People are not getting one. Why you are declining scholarship? I don't understand. What is this?
5.
Yeah, that's what I did.
We should get upset with you because honestly, people are wishing to get one and you're declining, even the ones that are so competitive. Okay, now Jackie, I know you said when you're applying for opportunities, you see yourself as a competition. You know that is a big word. I really need you to help us and break it down. What do you do? Because the thing is that okay, I spoke to a lady and she said she won't apply for scholarship again because she felt that people that get the scholarship are so special because she has tried and doesn't get one. So imagine you are speaking to someone like that. Tell them what they need to do because at times we don't even know what we have. So that's why we are not competitive enough. Just tell us just a few things before I go over to Ginika, please. I
Okay,
mean,
fine. So what I can say is that when I first started the scholarship application, the journey that was in 2018, I did the first application on Chevening and all these kind of things. For Chevening, I was put on like a reserve list, but it never came through. So what I did is that I used different scholarships, my essays for different scholarship. I didn't use the same essay applications because the problem that people mostly have is that they recycle the same motivation letter. So if you recycle, chances are very high you will not get it. You need to like adapt it according to the scholarship requirements based on which country you want to go to and also what is on the table. For example, the one for Orange Knowledge Scholarship by the Dutch government. What I did is that I'm more passionate with issues of agriculture, women, supporting women in agriculture, that kind of things. So I wrote an essay on about climate smart agriculture among women smallholder farmers in Kenya, and that's how I linked it to the Dutch embassy, local Dutch embassies, scholarship requirements here, and that's how I got it. And also the motivation for the university. Also, I wrote the same, something inclined to that also, focusing on the food and nutrition security elements. So you just look at the key themes. What does this scholarship want? If it's on climate smart agriculture, look for that. If it's on something on digital innovation, look for that. Those keywords, and tailor your motivation towards that. Yeah.
Okay, so in essence, you're telling the audience, so people like that have not gotten even one scholarship, you're telling them that for you to apply for scholarship, understand what they want, what are their aims, what are their objectives, what are their goal, and see if you can marry it to your own application or actually your own research or whatever you want to do. Then they can actually give you listening ears. So what if you don't have something in that dimension? What would you advise? We should
So
not apply.
no, you shouldn't. You look for more. Cast your nets wider. You don't have to put all your eggs in one bag. That's what I did. When I
Uh,
applied, I knew, okay, as much as it's a tight thing, let me just do it and look for others, at least top five scholarships. I remember I applied for top five, and that's how I ended up getting those ones. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. I love what you said. That's very interesting. So that don't just use the same what's it called motivational essay for this
Essays.
different scholarship. You need to understand because you're not wrong. It's like most people just have a general CV. Now there's nothing wrong with having general CV, but when you have different jobs, you need to understand what they need, what are the skills they're looking for and everything, then say you can tailor that back. But people don't do that because it's they just feel it's application. No, people want to invest millions on you. Let them know that they're making a good investment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that
maybe if
makes
I
sense.
can put a disclaimer also, is that
Oh,
do not give somebody's your CV to go and maybe tailor it for you. Don't
okay.
pay for those services. Don't pay for someone to apply for your scholarships.
Some
You're
people
going
be
to lose
angry with you.
money and you'll be depressed. Yeah,
Some
you
people be
lose
angry
money
with
and
you
you'll
that
be
you want to
depressed.
spoil our business. Why did you say
Yes.
that?
Because I've seen people have come to me like, oh, I tried like 3 times, 4 times, I don't get it. Then there's this lady, if I can give like she came back and thanked me at some point because she's from Malawi. By then she got a
Mm,
scholarship in Ireland
yes.
government scholarship. She told me she had previously applied through agencies. She gave a CV out to be like adapted. Then she paid money, she couldn't get it. So when she came to me, I told her, can I see the essays first? So when I checked the essays were flat. You are just copy and paste. Usually, I have a software that can help
It
me
was
check that. It
AI
was just
essay.
yes, it was a copy and paste thing, so that cannot help.
All right. Thank you so much. Ginika, I don't know. I think I heard you laughing. I can't tell because your camera is off, but were you smiling at a point? Okay, she was smiling. I'm correct.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
just yeah, please go on.
Well,
Carry on.
I
Yeah.
think authenticity is the key here. They want to
I
know
love
you.
that. I
They
love
don't just
that. I
want
love
to
that.
read a chunk. They don't want to read a chunk of text and beautiful writings. When I look at my essay for Commonwealth, I'll be like, if I'm even a scholarship editor or reviewer, I won't give this person a scholarship. But you could just see the passion there. You could see the organic nature of the essay. So you should just be real, be yourself. Like Jackie said, you should actually work towards the requirement of the funder, not what you think you have. For example, if you're going for such scholarships like Chevening, Commonwealth, the Orange, the OKP, the other ones, then you should be very active in the community. You should work on one of the SDGs and have things you have contributed in that area. But if you're going for a normal, maybe best international student award, or if you're going for a departmental research like mine, a departmental research scholarship, then you should have had some sort of research background, and the master's is also a good one. So from your master dissertation is okay. It's good to have a good research knowledge or good research data collection, and also some sort of just having a good clue of what research is about. So it's also good to also know what does the scholarship really require, so that you can prepare yourself ahead, so that you have something good to present in your essays. This is what I think is also very important. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Just quickly, because we also like to support our own. So please, Jackie has displayed the link on the chat section. I think is clickable. So please, it takes you less than a minute. Just vote and promote the health campaign. Also, I can see we have people saying hi to Jackie, but they didn't see me. Femi, I know you, but hi. You only see Jackie. That's okay. Jackie is a definition of scholarship. Oh my God. People, I didn't know we have a definition of scholarship here. Because, yeah, she has won, as in, she's rejecting scholarship. I don't know who rejects scholarship except you model definition of scholarship. That's amazing. Honestly, when I invited Jackie to speak, I didn't know that. I didn't know what I was inviting. Honestly, I didn't know. Like, oh, yeah, she won the scholarship. She should come and speak. But Jackie has won amazing scholarship. Honestly, Jackie, I'm glad you are here. And of course, Ginika, oh God, we know our story, so let's not talk. We go way back, so let's not say anything. Okay. I can say we have people from the chat saying their name. Thank you, Chikude. Thank you, Femi, and etc. Those on LinkedIn, I cannot see your post. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jackie, that was from LinkedIn, so I can see the post. So yes, you can see your post on LinkedIn if you post your comments in the video section. Then you can see it. On Facebook, we also want to say to you, we can see you sending your comment. If you're not sure of anything, no question is stupid. Just ask. We are here to help each other out. I can see people already dropping questions. We'll get back to them. Okay, let's proceed for now. I have another question which I think is kind of important. No, we mentioned things that you should do and briefly things you shouldn't do, like things you should do, like have a decision to that you want to do something, go to social media, use the hashtag, do not recycle your or have different motivation or application for each scholarship, know their aims, do not pay people to do your work, disclaimer, etc., etc. But there are these mistakes you get that people make in this scholarship. Now I'm talking about the application itself. I don't know if it's you have a story on to share, personal or mentees. Because the thing is that I think if I'm wrong, correct me, for like the Commonwealth Scholarship, I think the whole essays and the whole thing makes the application. It's not just one. I think the whole essays, the whole application makes the entire application. So I want to believe that applies to other, like the Monash Scholarship, like the African Scholarship Program and the African Talent Program. I think what maybe a particular section that people often make mistake, or you think people might make mistake. Just tell us some things that you think people do or shouldn't do that affects this your scholarship application.
Maybe I can say that for the specific areas, when you look at how you link your interest with the interest maybe of a potential supervisor that you want to work with, you
Is this
don't
for
have to
PhD
go.
now? This
Yeah,
for PhD, right?
yeah, we are looking both. Even for the masters, you
Oh,
can.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Please
even
proceed.
even for masters, you can be able to, how do you call it? You have to tailor your interests according to the supervisor that you want to work with. Don't just go and just pull a link and say this is what I see our interest match. Because I've seen people who say that they say that, but when they come out, there's nothing that is linked. Even when they're told to like describe something in an interview, they cannot be able to explicate themselves. So going back to the PhD ones now, I'd say the African Talent Program that I won at Wageningen University and Research was provided by the graduate schools in Wageningen. So what happens is that they started the call somewhere in 2022 around March. So in 2022 around March, I was working in the Netherlands when I saw the scholarship opportunity. Then by then, my master supervisor knew I wanted to do a PhD. Then I told her, "Look, I found this scholarship online. Are you still interested in taking a student? I can be able to maybe join your team. Then we continue with the research interests I had." Then she told me she had so many students, but she can vouch for me to another person. So that person who came in, actually we have like same similar interest on issues of agri-food systems. So I got a potential scholar supervisor from there, but it was not a smooth path. I had to go through a series of interviews,
Hmm.
writing a proposal. I
Hmm.
wrote like a two-page proposal. That is like 500, 1,000 words. It has to be clear and concise. Why do you want the scholarship? Why should we fund you? And then also, how are you going to contribute to the department's community? What will you bring to the university? Such kind of things. So what I did is that I just expressed myself, the things I've done during my master's program. I attended several conferences on issues of agri-food systems. Even at some point, I even presented in one of the conferences during my master's internship. I wrote a paper there, then I presented to the conference. So I also put that on my CV. And then when they looked at that, they said, okay, we see like you have everything, but now we have to be strategic. So that's how we wrote. I wrote how do you call it, a proposal that is based on the scholarship that they wanted to fund us, because they only needed like 5 PhDs and 2 postdocs. So we
And
have
they got
7
you.
graduate schools. Yeah, we have 7 graduate schools, and each graduate school has to have a PhD, and then the rest of the postdoc can be spread anywhere. So in my graduate school, I was the only one who was carrying the umbrella of that scholarship.
Oh my
So
goodness.
yeah,
Oh my
that's how it
goodness.
happened.
I need water. Oh my god. I need to go back to this post and look at it. The Jackie Chan of scholarship. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me be serious. But hold on, Jackie. You said some things that are quite interesting because
Mhm.
you are the only one that represents that scholarship in your faculty, if I'm not mistaken, right? In your
Yeah.
faculty, you are the one that turned down many scholarship. I want to understand. It's like a full-time job. How do you apply for these things? As in, what kind of level of commitment did you put? But let's be serious. You are just telling us the end process. You turn down this, you turn down that. We want to know the dirty work behind. Did you like spend all your day? That was your job. Let us understand.
Okay, so what happens is that people
You
don't.
can tell us. Yeah.
You see how the iceberg looks like. People only see the tip, but they don't know what happens
I,
under the iceberg in the sea or
I saw the
something. So
ice,
what?
not the cake.
Yeah, you don't know what happens below the sea there. So what happens is that by then I was doing a 9 to 5 job. I was working
No,
as a knowledge
no.
broker. Yes, I was working as a
My
knowledge broker on issues of food systems and nutrition in the Netherlands. It is one of the Dutch also organizations there. So what I did was that I dedicated my time every day, at least 2 hours
oh my
after
goodness.
work
It's planning.
before I sleep. Yeah, it's about planning, being intentional on what you want.
I love that
Then it can be
intentionality.
easy. Yeah, yeah. You have to be intentional, and
Hmm.
also just be intentional, spread your networks, and also have mentors. I also had mentors who mentored me during my application for PhDs. I would
Hmm.
write something and give them to review before I would send it out for applications. Because I remember when I was also doing these applications, I didn't just focus in the Netherlands. Actually, my focus was not even to do PhD in the Netherlands. I wanted to go to North America, but this one came first, and it was the last application that I applied. The others came later. I had also for the PhD, I had 3 scholarships, but also I turned them down and took this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You know,
about being intentional.
before I get to Ginika, thank you for that. I want to say this because people keep telling me, Adrian, you don't understand. I'm working. Because I was also working when I was in my application. So I did not, I was like trying to understand. Oh, Adrian, I don't understand. I'm working. Adrian, I don't understand. I have to have like the truth is that, like you said, everybody have a particular situation, but it now depends on you. What do you want to do? Now, some people are fortunate they don't have a job, but they have everything okay for them, so they have the luxury of time to apply. But when you don't have the luxury of time to apply, you ask yourself, what do you want to do? Do you want to, that these scholarships can change your lifestyle, can change you, can help you to get all the opportunities. I met someone, I think he's from the Middle East. He came in self-sponsored in the UK. I know he told me, he was like, wow, it took me a lot of money to get here, but he wants to change, let me use the word, the life of his children and grandchildren. That's what he said. He wants to set a standard. So he came here to expose himself and study. Now, these are people making commitments. So when I tell people, it's not about, nobody is saying it's easy. Not in short, but you need to make that commitment. But look at Jackie, the Jackie Chan of scholarship. That's a new term to me. She was in a 9 to 5, but she gave out 2 hours every day. I know there's some days she couldn't give out 2 hours, but at least it was a commitment, it was a process. So I want to say this to our audience watching now and those that intend to watch tomorrow and the future. Please, we have been there. You see, we are real people. We have real lives. We have what we are doing, but still we still make this commitment because we know what we want. We're intentional. So you can also do it. Ginika, could you please you want to say anything in response to that, or do you have a different thing to share?
Yes, sorry, I had to turn off my
That's
camera.
fine.
The
It's
weather,
okay.
yeah, the weather is not very clear here, and it's affecting my bandwidth. So,
That's
This
okay.
this year I actually dedicated to making applications. I finished my master's in 2020 and came back to Nigeria. I really got busy with job, family, and all of that. So I could actually sense that I wasn't dedicating so much time to searching for scholarships and making applications. Yeah, I would actually apply for a few. I would apply for Commonwealth. I would apply to some projects I find the on the
Ginika, are you there? Jackie, can you hear? Just is it just me?
No, I think she dropped off. I can't
Oh,
hear. Our internet is not good. Yeah.
yeah. You see, it's kind of funny how Ginika is trying to help people by sharing her scholarship experience and exposure, and someone will still tell you that, oh, they don't have time. And like Ginika will like say, oh, there's no internet. I'm not going to do this, but she's doing it. That's what I'll make people understand. Be intentional. It's about
to
sacrifice.
search for.
Oh, she's
Yes,
back.
I rather decided to search to search on LinkedIn. So, like Jackie said, it's about commitment, being committed to it. Like this year, I can remember I applied to almost 20 scholarships,
Hmm.
almost 20 scholarships between the month of May, June, and July. So when the love letter started coming in, you know,
What is love letter?
I was very
Yes.
discouraged until finally I got 1 year. I was like, thank God,
Oh,
thank God. So yeah, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, especially if you're really busy with family, if you're busy with work, if you're busy with your 9 to 5. It's very, very time consuming. But it's worth it, honestly. If the masters I did in the UK could open so much doors, so much international opportunities, how much opportunity will I get from a PhD? So that's what I thought to myself. Yeah.
I don't know if she's done speaking. Okay, I'll
Yes,
just
yes,
proceed.
and
If you have,
yes, go ahead.
okay, sorry, just in case I interrupted, let me know because the network is breaking. I just want to say this to people. You should know that it's if not for these scholarships that we all got, I know they are different. I'm not sure we would have met because it was scholarship that brought I, Jackie, and Ginika together, and that's why I'm here today. And also speaking,
Yeah,
we're all in different countries as we speak, from different time zones, trying to make this work for you. The least you can do is please put in the effort. Now we are pleading because there's this slang they call that those people that put in effort or those people that want scholarship, it's easy, blah blah blah. We know that, but like Jackie said, it's you all you see is the icing or the tape, you do the dirty work on the ground, the tears, the cries and everything. So if I will repeat myself, if we hear from different time zones in different countries, different scholars speaking at the moment to give you support and advice and also share opportunities, please put in the work because like Jackie said, it's better to do it yourself because even if you pay for it, let's be honest, nobody will put in an effort as you would have put in effort if it's yours. That's the truth. For you, it's more of a decision. For some people, it's a business. Oh, Jackie, there is a comment for you, but we can we can get to that in the comment section. But I think someone is asking to be your mentee, not mentor. I think that was the meant. Anyway, um, so the next question is please, if you have questions, comments, please throw them on the chat. Let me quickly go over just to speak to Jackie and ask for clarity because I know that if someone okay, for instance now, if someone gets rejected for these scholarships, and let's say eligible to apply again.
Sorry, please come again.
Now, so if someone gets rejected for this scholarship, are they eligible to apply? Because I saw some kind of scholarship that they actually want to apply maybe once or within a certain periods. I don't know because these scholarships are different. Is it? And keep applying to get a yes.
Yeah, you can keep applying. Even for the Netherlands one, I didn't get it the first time. I got it on the second time of
Oh,
applying. So you can keep applying, but you tailor your essays again. Yeah. So what I know is that for me, a rejection is a next opportunity. So I keep
yeah.
moving. Yeah.
I
I
love
don't
that
dwell on the
rejection.
rejection. Yeah, I don't dwell on the rejection bit of it because I know it's a game. Everybody's in for it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, and Genica, you can apply as much time as you want to, right? Even though you get rejections.
Yes, yes, you can actually apply for. They have so many scholarships, especially with the Australian campus. They have a mobility scholarship, and they also have there are about three scholarships anyway. If anybody wants to search that out, I don't have access to my laptop now. I've tried to read them up. But Monash has like three different scholarships that are open for international students, both in Malaysia and in Australia.
Okay. Thank you so much. Before we go into the Q&A section, I want to just ask the speakers, is there any important thing that you want to mention that I didn't ask? Because I know I'm not the expert in the scholarship, you are the expert. You can actually mention them now before we go to the Q&A section.
Yeah, actually, something just popped up in my mind.
Oh, great.
One key thing when you're applying for scholarships, the first thing also apply for a passport. Don't wait for the last minute. You want to see if maybe they'll
Ah,
accept me. What? Start with the passport. Ensure you have a passport for traveling. Yeah.
yeah, that's very important. That
Mhm.
is important. Okay, and Ginika, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I think people should also get themselves ready. And of course, if you want to start your studies this year, if even if you don't get the 100% full funding, if you get the part funding, and yeah, recently I've seen so many people reach out on LinkedIn. You know, they have gotten the full tuition scholarship. They are looking for money for flight or money for visa. So I also think that it's another thing. Instead of waiting for the next year, can also explore taking up the part funding that you get and reaching out. It's okay to reach out. At least right now, I've been able to get support, a few support for my visa, and then reaching out also for my flight. So these things are things that reach out to your network. You know, someone could just help you out instead of having to wait a whole full year again to start all over again. So if you're able to get part funding, and if it is full tuition fee, I mean, it's something. I mean, people have to sell off their property, everything to go and fund themselves in the UK, in the US, because they know the benefit. And these things are time bound. The earlier you start, the better for you. So I'm happy I took up the full tuition fee waiver, and of course with a prospect of getting some maybe part-time job to support myself there. So it's something I also advise other people to do.
Yeah, thank you so much. Just quickly, I want to ask Jackie, please, can you quickly just tell us, because I know you want the One Health Global and other opportunities. How can people maximize the opportunity, maximize their PhD or MSc program, like getting opportunities? What should they do? What should they look out on? How can they plan it that it will not affect their degree, which is what their primary focus is? Yeah.
Okay, so the moment you sign up for applying for scholarships, it's not about education alone. There's the aspect of personal development and networking. So what you need to do is that cast your networks widely. Also talk to your supervisors. Sometimes they always have like opportunities within their networks. So if you can get that, they can be able to help you maybe to tailor up, do the applications. Like for instance, the Global One Health Scholarship that I get, I was funded by the World Food Forum. I just did a proposal that was linked to my PhD. Then I applied, and then it wanted like you had to form like a team. It's an annual competition. So I managed. I was the only. I think we were two people from our university who got the scholarship, who got the award to go and present our proposal in Rome at the FAO headquarters on issues of food and nutrition security, things on global one health, disease prevention, etc., etc. It has a lot of elements in it because they also have something called the Youth Food Lab, where you can be mentored on how to develop an innovation, a winning innovation, maybe digital innovation, things on agriculture or what you feel is your passion. your passion in it. So when you do that, you stand a very high chance. They mentor you for 1 year, and that's what they did. Even you are exposed to maybe like these are pitch people who train people how to pitch scholarships. I mean, pitch for proposal that can win, such kind of things. Yeah, they sponsor you, they sponsor your flights, everything. You just go there, speak, and give out what you feel like can inspire other people. Like for example, this year I was invited back to go and talk about my experience, how I managed to like do the project after the money that was funded. It's around 10 USD dollars. So if you get that, that can help you move your project somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so brilliant. Thank
Maybe I
you.
can send the link. I can send the link.
Yeah,
They normally open around February, March there every year. So they should keep an eye on that. Let me just forward this now.
yeah, that'll be great. Thank you. And Ginika, do you have anything you want to add or respond before we go to the Q&A section?
Yes.
Please,
So
thank you.
just like in my own case, taking up a full tuition fee waiver, I'm also looking out for opportunities like what Jackie just spoke about, like the One Health. If I could find anyone that is within my own area that is energy access. I'm also looking out for internships. I'm also looking out for fellowships. I'm also looking out for conferences and all of that. So I'm going there fully packaged to explore all the opportunities that come with PhD.
You know,
Yes.
I love this balance. Jackie is already on it, finishing while you are starting. So the different perspective to this. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, there are many opportunities. I think I won't stumble upon one recently. They call Bank of England. They do internship for PhD, and I think there's kind of sponsor visa when if it's necessary or if case by case basis. So yeah, just explore the opportunities out there. So thank you so much. So I want to say to the audience, thank you for joining in. Now we are going straight to the Q&A section. If you have questions, please do not feel shy. Ask them. It's better you make the mistake here and we correct you. Or we'll rather give you advice or give you what we think we know, and you stand a better chance. Okay. Jackie shared a link here for the Youth World Food Forum. Yeah. So just
Yeah, that's the one for the Global One Health Transformative Research Challenge. Yeah, it's there.
perfect. So just share the link. So one thing I like about these webinars, we come here to talk about a particular topic or a particular opportunity, but our speakers are so loaded that they'll bring in other other opportunities. This is amazing. So that's the thing. You cannot. Okay, I'm going to give an example. So please do not judge me. You cannot bring the. Okay, let me use animal. Bring the cow without expecting to get milk. Does that make sense? I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, so my point is they are our speakers are actually resourceful. They've been there, they understand, they have the skills because that is what they've done. So please let's take advantage. For those who go to watch this later, please feel free to oh, let me ask. So normally Jackie and Ginika, we also share your LinkedIn link to your LinkedIn profile on the chat. So people tend to send you requests to maybe ask questions. So of course you're not obliged to, but you can respond if you want to. But I will say to the audience, please, whenever you are reaching out to the speakers, please be polite and just try to be formal to ask a question you want to ask and stop asking how are you, how's the family, what is happening today. No, just go straight to the point. These people, they are busy, but they also have time to respond. So let's maximize the opportunity. So I'll be sharing the link to their LinkedIn profile soon, but let's go to the question and any of you can answer, both of you can answer. So the first question is from Nana Aqua. Pardon me if I didn't pronounce your name well. She said, I have a 3-year H ending from Ghana. I want to apply for a full funding master's in fashion design program in the US or other countries. Okay. Can anyone respond to that? Please drop your questions because we'll be ending very soon. So if you have questions, please drop it. If you have comments, just drop it. Okay, and who wants to go for this?
So what I can say is that I'm not conversant on issues of fashion design, blah blah blah, this kind of scholarship. So what I would just say is that I know the normal standard application for US universities is that you go to their website, search for the specific universities that you want to go to. If they are offering that specific program, just go directly to that department, look at what people are doing, or the potential supervisors or researchers. If you find somebody that aligns to your interest, then send them an email. They normally have emails on their website. Then you can
Yeah.
start a conversation about that. Maybe you can say, hey, I saw this, you're doing something on fashion design, da da da, that can maybe link to my interest. Can we have maybe more deeper conversation at your own convenience, such kind of things? Then they're always ready to respond to emails for potential students. Yeah.
Thank you. And Ginika?
I'm not sure about HND as well, but recently I've seen Chebuka on LinkedIn. Please follow him. His name is Chebuka. He has been posting about scholarship opportunities for those who have HND. I don't know if HND in Nigeria is something as HND Ghana. That's higher national diploma. So if you don't have a degree, that shouldn't limit you. There are universities who don't really make it compulsory for you to have a university degree. But if you have a higher national diploma from a polytechnic, there are also scholarships to that. So all you need to do is to look out for such opportunities. Get connected with people who post regularly on scholarships.
Hmm.
Recently,
Hmm.
someone posted on scholarships for HNDs.
I love that. I love that. So you have to connect. That's the thing. Because you can't do it or you need to connect. That is very important. Well, Nana is saying thank you to both of you for responding to that. So we have another question. I don't think it's a question, but Jackie, I don't know. Do you have what to say or should I move on?
Maybe you can ask that question. I'm not seeing it.
Oh, Jackie, if you like, I'm prepared to be my mentor for this journey of finding scholarship. He wants you to be his mentor. This is Sharufa Juma.
Maybe you should go to my LinkedIn, like
Yeah,
my LinkedIn profile, then send a message. Then I can see how I can help him.
yeah, okay, great.
Because
I'm
now
going to
I won't be able to know what he wants. Yeah.
yeah, okay. And I'm sure you saw the message from Femi flying from my saying hi to you. Did you see that?
Yeah, I have seen it. Hi to you, Femi. Actually, I met him in Rome this year again. Last year I was in
No,
Rome with
I'm
fellowship.
jealous. You guys are just I don't know. Are you guys PhD or you guys I don't understand. This is like you're just enjoying the journey. And that's the point. That's true. That's good. That's good. Okay, so why I'm trying to post the link of the speakers, we have another question. Please you should try to drop your question as soon as you can so we can because we're trying to wrap up in the next 10 minutes. So if you have questions, please do drop them. So the question is from Amma. I would like to know if I could get an English proficiency waiver from. Okay, can you pronounce your university for me?
It's called Wageningen University. The W is silent.
Okay,
It's a V.
Marking. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So can you take that question, please?
Yeah, I would say yes and no. Yes,
Yeah.
because you can send an email to the department and ask if they do waivers. Sometimes they do it on a case by case basis, so long as you can support your situation. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that. I don't think Nika. Okay, I think she just went out. Okay, that's fine. So why I try to because I'm trying to pull out your LinkedIn profile. I just want to mention is there like any like tips you can give people? Maybe people that you that feel that they're how will I put the word? Maybe they don't have a strong qualification or they don't have a strong class of degree or they don't have a strong why they feel that they're lacking in something, but they want to apply for something because they fit the criteria. What can you give? What
So
advice?
what I
Just
can say is that
yeah.
I've seen so many scholarships, people posting things on LinkedIn about scholarship. I've seen mostly people from your country. They do that a lot. People from Nigerians, they do that. If somebody can just follow one of those ones, they can be able to get rich information. They even on YouTube.
Uh,
I know there's somebody called I don't know how to pronounce your names, but I can be able to search for that link at some point. They're also on YouTube, so they normally um differentiate between how you can get a second class upper scholarships or you can get a scholarship with second class lower degrees. Also, they say that you need to go and do more of community work. If
hmm.
you are rejected today, keep doing more, support the communities in areas that you can, that can help you. So basically that's the only way out. You can't do anything apart from that. Being more like scholarship is about giving back. They invest in you, but before they invest in you, they want to see do you have any potential of giving back? So those statistics or examples that you give can maybe give you like a scale higher. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jackie. Let me quickly see if we have any question on LinkedIn because I don't know if there is one, so I wouldn't miss any. Okay, I can't see any on LinkedIn. Okay, that's okay. So yeah, I don't think Ginika is joining anytime soon. So, okay. So let me just quickly do a quick recap. Please try to Jackie posted a link to the tweet that she wants engagement with. So please try and engage. It takes less than 1 minute. Like, share, comment. Okay. And also she also shared a link to scholarship in a university. Where is it? Yeah, this one, I think. Is it this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to know more about the scholarship, you can also explore that. And yeah, she also shared a link to the One Health opportunity. So you just have a quick read and possibly if you're eligible to apply when it opens or to stay updated. So yeah, I think that's where we'll draw the line today. I think so because this is a new question. Oh, this just came up. Yeah. All right then. Jackie, sorry, you're the only one here, so you have to answer that. Okay.
As much as you're going to use AI, universities have got new software that have been developed to catch someone who's using AI generated essays. They'll be able to know because sometimes it also uses technical English. So just write your simple 1+1 2 English. That is enough. Don't go for jargons because most of the AIs gives you jargons. They will be able to know that this person is using a generated essays from the internet, from the AI. Yeah. But what you can do is, if you don't know how to start writing an essay, just ask the chat GPT, whatever that you're using, to guide you. Please give me tips of writing something. How can I write a winning scholarship essay? You can look at the tips, but don't use those ones that's like now you're on. You cannot own that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember someone brought an essay to me one time, and honestly, when I saw the essay as a first glance, I knew that this was AI. It was I first of all, it was not connecting. One thing is for AI to write, or nothing for you to not humanize it and do some justice. The person did not want to do anything. So I was like, "Are you serious?" So you understand? So yeah, AI can be used for a good way. At the same time, you can actually put in problem if you don't understand how dynamics how it works. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think yeah. So thank you so much. And so to follow Jackie on LinkedIn, this is Jackie LinkedIn profile. You can click on it on the chat. Please be polite when sending messages and have understanding if she doesn't respond on time. She's very busy. This is not her job. Okay. All right. Okay, so I think as we don't have any more questions, which is good, feel free to watch the webinars. Okay, I'll get back to you. Feel free to watch webinars if you have questions. We have another webinar coming up tomorrow by 5 p.m. GMT. So convert that to your own time zone, and it's why you get a no or a no response. And this can be for admission, for scholarship, for supervision, for mentoring, whatever it is. There are dynamics to these things, and we've had our fair share of it, and we're here to tell you what we did. So you're not the only one, and what we have done differently. So if you're interested and you want, or you are in similar situation, or you know someone that might benefit from tomorrow's webinar, I would advise please to join. And if for any reason you cannot join, it's fine. You can always come back and watch the recording. It's always there, the same link, just anytime at your own pace. So Jackie, do you have anything you want to say? I thought you want to say something.
Yeah, I'm just emphasizing on the global One Health thing. The
Oh,
Twitter, my
please.
tweet. Kindly retweet my
Yeah,
posts, like them. I need those votes to bring the trophy home.
oh, lovely. That's great. I think we'll try to end in 5 minutes time because question keeps popping up. Is that okay,
Yeah,
Jackie?
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, because I think yeah, question keeps popping up, and if we don't do that, we won't leave here today. So I'm trying to bring up the next question. Okay, this is from Nana again. A US school I want to apply for master's state that they don't accept 3-year degree. My 3-year agent has been evaluated by West and is now equivalent to a US bachelor's degree. Can I to apply? Okay, I don't understand what she's asking. Jack, if you understand, can you please? Yeah.
Well, I'm also not conversant with this HND, whatever, higher national diploma thing, so I wouldn't be able to give sufficient information on this. Yeah.
Okay. So I think none of what they can do, because we cannot give expertise what we don't have. We cannot give advice what we don't have expertise in. So what our advice is, like, try to reach out to any of us on LinkedIn or social media, and we can send. We have a group chat where we have other mentors that have different expertise. So possibly we can send, if you're interested, you can join a group chat and possibly ask mentors, because I know that people that do like Jackie said, that give share information, people that have done, that has HND and stuff like that. So I think that people that can give you more suited advice than I can give you, Jackie, because this is not our expertise. So if you're interested, like I said, send us a DM on LinkedIn or whatever social media you want to use, and just explain that you in this webinar, you need this advice, or you want to join a group where you can learn, and we can share the link to the group. So okay, thank you, Harinze, for retweeting for retweeting Madam Jackie what's it called, post. We really appreciate. Please, 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 please. We are not paying our speaker Jackie, rather she's taking her time and her data. So please, the least you can do is to please help retweet this her post. Okay, Nana is here again. She said, I mean, can I still go ahead and apply with my voted transcript? Do you want to respond to that?
No.
No, why no? Yeah,
Well, like I said, I'm not sure about the answer. I wouldn't. It's not something that I have
yeah.
insights about. Yeah.
You know, one thing I like about our speakers is they don't claim to know what they don't know, which is good, because we that's why we're being speakers, to speak about what they have gone through, so they can tell you. But what they don't know, they won't tell you, because they don't want to mislead you. And that's why we bring in different speakers to share their different experiences, their different journey. So I'm Nana, like we said, just stick to the advice, send a DM, and we'll connect you to the group chat, and hopefully someone there can give you more relevant or useful information. So thank you so much, everyone on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube, and those planning to watch it later. Thank you so much. So just normally what we do, we ask for our speakers for like final tips. Can be from any dimension and any perspective. Just tell us final tips that you want people to know, or we wish people would know, or anything. And yeah, we'll call it a night.
Subscribe to the scholarship sites. Like there's one called Scholars for Development. That one has got a lot of useful links there. It usually gives a scholarship from globally, not one specific area, just everything that you want to do. Yeah, that's what I can say. And also, it's about consistency, intention. When you're rejected, it's the next opportunity. Don't feel bad. Yeah.
I love that word, consistency. Goodness. I think you are very consistent. I think that's your name because for you to reject 5 or how many scholarship, man, I think you're the mother of consistency. Yeah, it's thank you, thank you so much. I just quickly want to post this link to Ginica's LinkedIn so that people can see it. Okay. Okay, so this is a link to Ginica's profile on LinkedIn. So for those of us that want to also reach out to her, this is it. And so one more time, I know we keep mentioning this, but yeah, we want to promote our own. Please, please, please take out time to vote or engage with this post. Where is it? Okay, now I'm looking for your your tweet. Okay. Jackie, why can't I see the link you posted?
I posted again. Can I repost?
No, I've seen it. Don't worry, I've seen it. Okay, this is it. Yeah. So one more time, please. This is clickable on the chat. Just click on it and please vote. And thank you to those that will vote when you watch this webinar. The deadline is when? Sorry, when is the deadline?
On Sunday is when they're announcing the winner, so they should keep tweeting
Sunday.
like tomorrow. Yeah, Sunday they're announcing the winner, so I have only tomorrow and today.
Only tomorrow. Good. So please, it takes less than a minute. Just do this to help. Let's help promote our own. So thank you so much, everyone. And for those that have voted, thank you. And those that will also vote, thank you so much. And it's been a lovely conversation. So since we don't have any question, and I think Jackie needs to go and do other stuff. So thank you to everyone on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and on YouTube, and those that intend to watch this webinar later. We hope you find this useful. We hope you find this resourceful. To connect with us because on LinkedIn or social media, please be polite and also have patience, and they'll get back to you when they can. Try to join social media groups or scholarship groups, which is very important. Have the decision to be consistent, like Jackie would say, be intentional. That's what is important. Be intentional, make the step, commit. We know that you have jobs, you have family. We know everybody have peculiar situations, some fair, some not fair, but still, it's about you. What do you want? Take that step, pick that move, and when you get to know, like Jackie said, it's a good thing. All right, Jackie, was that how you put it? When you get to know, it's a good thing. No,
Next
I
opportunity.
what did the way you
Next
put it?
opportunity.
It's what?
Next opportunity. No is a next opportunity.
I don't know how you do it, but it's like you're like an AI. You just say what you want to say. Okay, let me make it more softer. Well, we are sorry that they tell you no, but see it like a good thing for next opportunity. Let's make them soften that pain a bit. Yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone, and thank you Jackie for taking our time to be here with us. I know it's quite late in where are you now?
I'm in Nairobi, Kenya.
Yeah, it's quite late. I think that's about 3 hours difference, if I'm not mistaken, from UK, right? Yeah, that's
Yep.
quite late. So I know you need to go. So I'm going to end the call now. So thank you so much. And Nana is saying thank you. And I'm sure that I also say thank you. So thank you so much and have a beautiful evening, everyone. Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.